Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Savannah. Welcome to my channel. Click that subscribe button right now because I know you're gonna love this video, okay? As you guys can tell by today's title, we're gonna be doing a full face of makeup that I hate. So I have products that I hate. I just never throw them away because I'm like, maybe one day I'll love them, you know? But no. I've tried these products time and time again and I can not with these products, okay? I've never done a video like this on my channel, so hopefully it goes good. I had a long day at work today. My hair's a mess. I don't care. I'm living my best life, okay? So I really haven't been using primers lately. I just don't see a purpose in them really, unless they're like pore filling primers, which sometimes on occasion I use, but more than likely I really don't use any primers. So we're just gonna jump right into foundation. This is the Burt's Bees Goodness Glows Liquid Makeup. I think I did like a full review of this foundation on my channel like maybe last year or 2 years ago. This foundation, I've already tried it 3 times and each time was horrendous, okay? One was for the purpose of the video and 2 other times were like to go out in public and like socialize with like real people, and this foundation let me down. So first off, the shade that I got, it looks darker in the tube. The shade that I got is beige, okay? I'm usually beige in everything, either honey beige or beige. I can make both shades work. But this, look how white this is. Like, what the fuck? That is not beige, bitch. That's like ivory, I feel like. Like, what the hell? So not only is this my wrong shade, I feel like they could tweak the names of their shades. It's just not, one, I'm not looking for like full coverage because Burt's Bees doesn't take me as the type to be like full coverage kind of gal, you know? But I was expecting a little bit more, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like so streaky. I was expecting a little bit better consistency out of this foundation because I was kind of expecting sort of like a BB cream, CC cream type of feel out of it. And it's so streaky. The 3 times that I've worn it, I've done brush and I've done beauty blender. I don't want to use the beauty blender today because I'm trying to get the most coverage out of this foundation, but the thing about it is that when you use a beauty blender, it kind of just picks up, and I remember that from the last 2 times that I used it, it like will pick up on the beauty sponge. So it's kind of makes it difficult to use a beauty sponge. So I'm just gonna take the brush and kind of try to press it in to get rid of some of these streakiness, stroke marks, whatever. Like, it makes it look like, what is the word? Scaly? 4th time isn't a charm. I still don't like it. So now for concealer, I actually have 2. This one was sent to me. This is called the Amazing Concealer, but it ain't nothing close to amazing, okay? No. And then the other one is Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer. I got this in an Ipsy bag one time and I was not impressed, okay? So actually it kind of works out because this one's darker for me, the Boo Boo Cover Up, and then the Amazing Concealer is literally like white. So I'm gonna try to mix them and make a decent shade out of them. Like, look how white that is. What the fuck? I'm done with these shade names, man. This one is sand. That isn't sand, that's ivory too. Like, what the hell? Okay, so this Amazing Concealer, I've never worn it out in public because I literally did my makeup with it one time and I was so disgusted with how it looked. I had to wipe off my whole thing of makeup and start again because it was not okay. Very streaky, not any coverage at all. When you blend it out with a brush, it will pick up off the brush. When you blend it out with a beauty blender, same thing. The Boo Boo Cover Up I found to be okay at first, and then once I set it, it started like breaking up really bad, and then like 2 hours later I had creases already under my eyes. I think it's just a little bit too thick. I remember not using it that much because with this size of concealer, you don't want to use that much, you know? You don't want to use it all, you want to save it. So I remember I didn't use that much, but I still had creasage going on under my eyes, and I was very unhappy. And I'm doing my makeup how I always do my makeup. Like, I always blend it out first with a brush, and then I go in with a beauty sponge to kind of clean up any lines or anything. Look how white I look. I look so white. We're gonna try to fix it, you guys. I will try to fix it. Okay, now we gotta set our under eyes. And another product that I hate is the NYX HD translucent powder. So we're gonna set with that. So this powder I hate because it says that it's translucent, but it's really not. It's like a white powder. It's an ivory face powder. Like, it's not translucent whatsoever. You will have definite flashback. And the one thing that I look for when I am looking for like a good setting powder is that it actually sets. This one does not set. I will be creasing in like an hour. It's awful. Okay, so now we're gonna do some eyeshadow. The eyeshadow palette that I don't really care for is going to be this eyeshadow palette right here. This is by Cargo Cosmetics, and this is the Land Down Under palette. So the thing about this palette that I liked when I first received it was that it had a mixture of mattes and shimmers. I did like that about the palette. But then once I started using it more and more, I found it like really hard to blend, one, and two, when you finally got the pigmentation that you wanted and you would try to blend it out, the pigmentation would just go away. Like, the pigmentation didn't stay on the skin, which is like a really big like pet peeve of mine, because like you work so hard to get some pigmentation and then when it doesn't stay there, I'm just like, all right, fuck this. So the first shade that I'm gonna go in with is going to be Opera, which is just really like a, it's like not even a color. It's like nude, I guess you could call it. And I'm just going to sweep that over the crease kind of heavily because the setting powder that we used for under our eyes, like I said, doesn't really set. So you want to pack on as much powder to the crease as possible so you don't crease. Now I'm going to take a mixture of Joey and the Rocks and start to place this in the crease. There is so much fallout. I cannot deal. And like I always do, I'm going to take my fluffy brush that I used at the beginning, no extra product. I'm going to try to blend this out. Okay, so I blended out that really harsh line, right? But now the pigmentation is gone, so I have to go back in with some more Joey and the Rocks. This is the exact same problem I had last time I used or tried to use this palette. You know what I'm going to try? I'm going to try leaving it. I'm going to try not blending it out. And then we'll just add some more color. And then at the end, maybe we can blend it then. Maybe it'll work then. But do you see how it's kind of chalky? Like I have missed, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but I can definitely see some choppiness right here going on in the middle. Not a fan. Not a fan. Now I'm going to mix some of Fairy and a tiny bit of Manly just to get like a blue kind of vibe. And we're going to place that on the outer corner. Okay. So now that it's on, it looks shitty, but I'm going to try to blend it out. That's my plan. I look horrible. I'm so white with this dark ass eyeshadow. I look like somebody from the Addams Family, man. This purple isn't even purple. Like, what the fuck even is that? I'm gonna try to use some Beach shimmer shadow and go like this. Inner corner, baby. I don't like the shimmers just because usually when you wet your brush and you pick up a shimmer shadow, it usually like really makes it pop, you know? It gives it like a little extra oomph. a little pep in the step, you know what I'm saying? But this one, this palette just, the shimmers just don't do it for me. I don't know how I keep getting foundation on my lips. Like what? Okay guys, so this is as good as it's gonna get. It looks awful, okay? But we're gonna try to make it work. Right now, I don't have any like most hated or not favorite face powders. I'm just gonna use one of my favorite ones. This is the CoverGirl Vitalist Healthy Powder. This one is in the shade Medium Beige, which I think should help our ghost face over here that we have going on. Oh, do you guys see my under eyes? Do you see them? They're already creasing. What the fuck? I'm gonna try to leave it till the end. That way I can fix it at the end, but I don't know. Okay, so for bronzer and blush, they're both in the same palette. I know some people liked this. Personally, it was not the wave for me. It was not the vibe. This is the Maybelline New York Gigi Hadid palette. It comes with bronzer, blush, highlight, some eyeshadows, a couple of lip glosses over here on this side. This just wasn't great. Like, I'm never a fan of like little lip glosses that come like this. It reminds me of shit like when I was little, like the little play makeup things. The bronzer and the blush. The bronzer looked at first like it was gonna be okay, you know? And then I was like, I don't know. So then I tried it. Mind you, it's very hard to get. Do you see how close these are together? Like all three of these? How the fuck am I supposed to put this big ass brush in this tiny ass rectangle? What? It's so hard to get to, one. And two, you really have to shake it out because this is really, really dark. You put it on. This is how I normally put on my bronzer, like this. Do you guys see how dark that is? So dark and so hard to blend out. I cannot. I'm also gonna be using the blush from this palette. Do you guys see the size of this blush right now? It's like not even as big as like my fingertip. Like, what the fuck were they thinking when, like, what's wrong with just normal squares or normal circles or a normal sized blush, bronzer, highlight? I don't need these fucking rectangles. And then again, like everybody that puts blush on uses a pretty decent size brush. You don't put blush on with something this tiny. You don't do that. Everybody uses like a bigger, fluffier brush for blush. So to get it in there is just like I don't know. And then the blush itself is like so neon pink. Tell me I don't look like a motherfucking clown right now. We're gonna try to blend it out with the Sonia Kashuk stippling brush like I always do. Next up for highlight is this Baked DLS highlighter. DLS standing for Dirty Little Secret Cosmetics. This is in the shade Bellissima. So first off, I looked at this highlighter. I got this in an Ipsy package as well. And I was like, oh, maybe if it came in a different color, I would like it, you know? I looked it up and it does not come in any other shade, like, except for pink. What the fuck? I don't ever use a pink highlighter. Like, if you don't have the right skin tone, pink highlight's just not gonna work on your skin. I mean, it's banging. Look how banging that highlight is. But it's pink. So then when I take pictures, you can totally see the pink. We're gonna try to blend it out. I honestly don't think we need. So for mascara, I have these two. This one is from Wet n Wild, the Max Fanatic, and this one is from NYC Big Volume. I normally put like 10 different mascaras on, but these are the only two that I found that I really just don't like. I don't like them just because they are super duper flaky. So we're gonna try to do the lower lash line. I don't know how far we will get just because I'm already creasing like a mofo, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna try to reset. Oh my god, this is awful. I'm gonna try to drag it onto my blush and bronzer to kind of tone it down a little bit, but okay, so now I'm gonna just take the same Cargo Cosmetics palette and the same shades. So I'm first going in with Opera, and I'm gonna buff that under here first just to kind of give it some extra love. And then I'm gonna go in with some Joey and the Rocks. I'm gonna put some more mascara on the lower lash line. Now for lipstick, I'm using the Kiss New York Professional liquid lipstick. This one is in the shade Love Bug. What I need to have in a liquid lipstick is coverage. It needs to give out some kind of color and it needs to stay there. This one you kind of put on and it kind of just moves around and slips and slides, and then you have creases and you have lines, and it's just not cute. Okay, so you put it on, right? And then if you touch your lips together, do you see this line that forms right here? And it never goes away, ever. And then you do a kissy face, and you relax, and look at all those lines. I don't like lipsticks that do that. So this is it, guys. This is my full face of makeup that I hate. You can definitely tell why. I look crazy. So this is it. This is the best I could do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and click that subscribe button right now, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.